that's, I mean, that's not racist, but I mean, it's something. It's privilege. What are you, ex-Brickwood? Now in Donaldson? Like, that's a downgrade, dude. Okay, I'm gonna do one more joke and get off the stage. So, thanks. That's cool. 2020 was hard to meet people, right? So, I finally matched with someone and I was driving to their house, and I get there, and as soon as I get out of the car, I shit my pants. I kid you not, I shit my pants, dude. It was not fun. So, I didn't hear you, don't care. So I get in my car, and I drive home, I call her, I tell her I'm sick, and that is what you call calling out of pussy. Alright, that was fun. This started really good. Did not end very well. Let's bring your host, Monty Hicks, back up. I'm Nick Weir, thank you.
Get up one more time for Nick. I love it. Thank y'all for being here. This is awesome. Please, shut the hell up. There's a comedy show going on. By all means, get your drinks, but shut the hell up. So, there you go. Love, peace, and grace. I love all of y'all. Yeah, wait. We'll pass it around in a minute. Let the show get good first. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Denise is my daughter. You know what? I'm going to come over there. Hey, y'all ready for another comedian? One more time, y'all ready for another comedian? Put your hand together for my man, Nick, what the fuck? Tony! Dude, I've been drinking a little bit. Thank you, Tony.
Oh no, it's like, did we just see this guy? What the hell's going on? What the hell happened? Yeah, it's like fucking mirroring's going on. How's it going, everybody? Nice to see you. Alright, Nick blew my cover earlier. Yes, I'm from up north. Yes, I'm actually from Boston, Massachusetts. Yes. Yeah, I've seen what makes you cheer. No, but yeah, I am from up north. This is my first winter here. It's just like typical winter down here in the south. Yeah. Alright, because that was very interesting how you guys are going to handle this winter. See how tough the south really is. I can tell you, not impressed. I'm sorry, you know what? No, here's why I'm allowed to talk shit. All right. So I'm from up north. I'm from the frozen food section of the country. Okay. And from where I'm from, we take very close attention to the temperature. If it's 32 degrees out, we're dressing like we're going to the Himalayas. 33 degrees, shorts. That's just how we are. It's like, you know, we get 5 feet of snow, we're still going to work. You guys get onions, you freak the fuck out. That's right, yeah. It's like I had no idea to do it. I was at Kroger the day before snow. People were treating it like it was the end of days. People was like, oh my God, Jesus is coming tomorrow. That ain't snow, that's God's dandruff. Good. Like, you guys just blow my mind. If you hate ice, yet you're obsessed with hockey. Explain yourselves. No, well, let me tell you this though. I just moved down here, and here's something I really learned about the South. Southern hospitality is a very real thing. Yes, it is. Yeah, since I got down here, everybody's been totally polite and nice to me. And here's the thing, what's the matter? I haven't been around the corner. Why? What's around the corner? You know what? Actually, to pile on that, yes, I have been through Antioch. And you know what? Yeah, Antioch is not as very shooty. It's a lot more stabby. Oh yeah, no, I'm here in Hermitage. Yeah, people just dog test you against the Matrix. No, but yeah, I've learned that Southern hospitality is true. And here's the thing, I don't like it. It's not the South end though, it's on mine. Because are you from up north?
No, I am.
You're from, okay. Alright, so you guys know. Alright, so if you're from, for us Northerners, nobody is ever nice to you unless they want something. All right? Yeah. Here's how a conversation goes up north. Like, bro, check this out. I'll get you tickets to the Pats game if you let me fuck your sister. How good are the seats? 50-yard line. Oh, you sick bastard. So, I meant to do some actual material, but I know we just kind of disappeared off all the locations. All right, so moving right along. I have a man bun. Yeah. No, here's the thing. For a long time, I was completely guessing. I thought it was the dumbest shit. I thought it was like the fentanyl of hair. Like, it's not supposed to be popular, and yet here we are. But now, actually, I like it. I support the man bun. Like, I just love watching a samurai make me coffee. It's just so cool, you know? Even if he fucks it up, like you've brought great shame to this Dunkin' Donuts. Ever since I started wearing one, there's like all these unwritten rules now. Like if you're in a room with a guy with another man bun, the bigger one gets the right of way. Like how are you guys show dominance if all you do is wear sandals? Alright, now resonating with the crowd, that's cool. So, okay. Also, I have tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos. I have spent fellow inklings in the crowd, yes? Yeah, you got some ink. Yeah, I have spent about $6,000 on tattoos. That's right. Costs a lot to look this cheap. Hell yes. Now I'm a big fan. My folks not so much. My mom especially. Oh my God, they're gonna look gross when you're an old man. I'm like, why does she care? It's not gonna be rolling in old lady food anymore. That's right, man. Actually, I once fucked an old lady. I did. Well, it was Caitlyn Jenner, so we could draw the line. Alright, how am I doing? All good? Alright, actually, I don't want to be greedy up here. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, so I fucked an old lady one time, and when I started roll in it, I actually roll in it. So what you do is you take an old lady, and then you just start fucking her, and then when you're done, you grab the skin, and you just kind of roll over like that. Yeah, I like to feel safe too. Yeah, but still my mom's like, oh my God, I keep getting your tattoos. When am I gonna get some grandchild? And you know what? I think tattoos get you ready for kids. Because if you think about it, they're permanent, expensive, and I have a few I regret. So, I think I'll be ready for kids. Just because it's Sunday doesn't mean it sounds like church in here. See, I think I have room for one more. Okay, I guess might as well just talk about fucking Russia and all this bullshit. No, like, I feel like we're not in it right now, but I feel like America looking at it is like Tom Brady watching the Super Bowl. Like, God damn it, I want to be in it. Why am I in it? And to be honest, I really think, I say all politics, I think it's all bullshit. I think most politicians are just in it for the money, you know? Because I'm very suspicious. Every wonder during election cycle, they have the audacity to ask us for money. You know? Like, aren't you motherfuckers already rich? Like, what do you need me for? Like, them asking me for money, that's like me asking kids in Africa to pay my visa bill. You know? Alright, awesome. Alright, that's all from me, everybody. Don't get have a good night.
Give it for Tony and his man bun. His man bun is awesome. It made my nipples hard. I like man buns. Hey, don't tell everybody. All right. I love y'all as an audience, but please, let's try to shut the fuck up so y'all can hear the comedians. Thank you, right? It's a bar, I know. Y'all want to be here to have fun, but look, trust me on this.
Point them out!
I'm a spit. There you go. Y'all shut the fuck up. Okay, here we go. I don't know what the hell we're doing right now. So, came all the way from Alaska. I got all the way from Alaska. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Comedian say, hell yeah. One more time, man, hell yeah. Get my boy Lloyd up here. Come on up here, Lloyd. As the first black comedian. Don't count me. Just keep clapping. Keep it clapping.
Oh, baby, you know what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Yeah. All right, shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You finna sing the whole song, ain't you, nigga? What's up, man? Y'all good? Alright, cool. Money put this bitch in hard as hell. Alright, cool. Let's get into this shit. I hate when dudes be like, it's cool, do you? And then when I start deep throwing that girl, they be like, what you doing? That's a swingers joke, you know. Whatever. You know, I be like, you know, alright, cool. I hate that my gal got more money than me. That shit don't feel good. Like, I ain't hating, you know what I'm saying? It just don't, like, I ain't broke, but I'm broke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't live check to check, I live every 2 check. You know? But if I ball out 1 week, I'm fucking up everything, you know? So one morning, you know, I was giving her some dick, you know, doing what we do, right? Black. That's the ass. Is this a clean? This ain't no clean show. Yeah, I'm just black, you know. She was like, I'm hungry, you know. I was like, all right, you know, I do what any other dude would do at that time. Gave her some more dick. Black. Hoping that she'll forget it, you know, she didn't forget. She didn't forget it. So she was like, I want a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. So I'm like, all right, cool. That ain't shit. We jump in the car, pass all the places I like. McDonald's, Burger King, Captain D's, Kroger's. We go to this place called Puffy Muffin. Anybody ever heard of this place? You hear this shit? Fuck y'all. I went in that bitch and I ordered a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich and an orange juice. $15. Alright? Now first of all, I ain't got no business being out here in Brentwood. You know what I'm saying? Police see me be like, alright, nigga, keep on bullshit. I'm like, no, I got a gal over here. He was alright, keep on bullshit. I'm really mad about it because everybody knows Burger King got the 2 for $4 bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I'm pissed off about that $15. I could have got the 2 for $4 and a gram of weed. You know what I mean? Bitch, what make Puffy Muffin so special? I hate that I can't say I ain't never did nothing gay. I hate it, you know. Big homie, you ain't never done that gay? Never. Ain't nobody never took a hit on you. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Football. Ain't nobody. Alright, cool. But you did something gay. They trying to play me like that. I ain't did shit, nigga. Stay. But I did some gay shit, right? I got to fight with a dude butt naked. I don't even know how it happened. Like, I think he pushed me and I was just like taking off clothes, like, what's up? When it's up, then it's up. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna give you a lot of context to it. Like, I used to be a stripper back in the day. You know what I'm saying? What you laughing at? That shit ain't funny. I know I'm big, but shit. I said back in the day. You know? Really think that's funny? Nah, but he owed me some money and we had just got through dancing and I'm like, man, you know, let's get into it. He got me fucked up. And we was wrestling so long, I forgot that we was naked.
and I was gonna scoop him up, and I bent down, and he hit me on the head. Don't make me a dickhead though, right? But like we really got into it though, like scuffling, and when the smoke cleared, he had on a condom. And I'm like, dude, like, wait, I ain't see him take it out of his pocket, rip it or nothing. He just hit it on. We was oily too. I think that's like the gay part of it. Yeah, he trying to get me, I slide up out that bitch, you know. Oily. He was oily. My gal, you know, we really got into it, like on some real shit. I'm gonna tell y'all this shit because I ain't gonna see y'all no more. Well, what happened to do? But my gal, she got mad at me because I wanted her to lick my ass. You know, she was like, "That's gay." And I'm like, "That ain't gay. What you talking about? I just like it." You know what I'm saying? But it hurt me when she called me gay, because I'm like, damn, you know, so I wanted to figure out if I was gay or not. Right? So I went like and got my prostate checked. You know? I figured if I do that way, it ain't gay, right? Like I can't go suck some dick and then be like, no, I ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? That's gay. I'm just saying, Mike, I ain't wanna suck no dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't gay. But I ain't even about curious. I like my ass licked. Don't judge me. Fuck you. The fuck? I just like my ass licked. You know what I mean? But I was like, all right, yo, let me find out if I'm gay or not. And so I went to get my prostate checked. But I'm in the doctor's office and he like, you know, you're a little too young to get your prostate checked. And I was like, I may be young, but I'm ready. Ready. You know? I feel like y'all judging me. I don't feel like y'all laughing with me. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck. Fuck all y'all. You know? But I'm young, but I'm ready. You know? He's like, you know, do you got any family history? And I was like, no, I'm ready, doc. And I want to just bend over on the table. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass. I said, I'm ready, doc. Go ahead and check it. Check it out. And he was like, he for real. So he put his hand on my back, and I was like, okay, this must be what it feels like when you're gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it in my head. And he put his hands on my other hand on my hip, and I was like, okay, he's very professional. He's very professional. And he stuck his hand in my ass. His hand? Just I almost felt like it. And my leg went numb. And I squirted. Listen. Money. They don't let me get it, right? Don't let me get it. He was an eye doctor, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. I think that's what made it gay, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I'm Billy Buddy, man. Appreciate y'all, bro. One more time for Lloyd. It's a better button. Yeah, shit. I mean, nobody touch his mic. Oh, shit. My pancreas hurts right now. I don't know what's going on. Is it lefty, righty, light, tighty, loosey? What the hell is that going on?
Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey.
Hey. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? One more time, y'all ready for another comedian? I got a female comedian on the stage. Put your hands together for my podcast friend, Ash Newman. Amen. Come on up here, Ag. Yes. Looking forward to some of you too.
Thank you. Thank you. I got this from Payless before they went bankrupt. All things are good things, right, ladies? Sometimes, I mean, we've had a rough few years, 2020, 2021, 2022. If you're gonna fuck me over, use some lube. I know. Guys, take note. Use some fucking lube or foreplay for once, for God's sakes. Right, ladies? I should start a church called the Feminist Church. I used to be a pastor at one point in time, but that's another story another day. Anyways, so I used to get on top of roofs for a living. Get on some big roofs, some small roofs, some crooked roofs, some straight roofs, roofs that collapse, roofs that, are pretty sturdy over, and then there's been some roofs that I almost slipped off on. Yeah, that gave me some little heartbeats right there. And this is not a code that I was a prostitute. I was not a prostitute. I actually was on top of roofs for a living at one point in time. Now I just make candles. I set the mood. Speaking of mood, I have a type. And it's kind of embarrassing to talk about what my type is, but I realize I probably should go to a therapist after this. Bald men. I go for bald men a lot of times. Yes, they either look like naked mole rats. They do white men that are bald look like naked mole rats, especially when they're naked. But gym rats, guys who have UFO encounters. The last 5 guys I went on dates with had a UFO encounter. They're like, dude, like it was right above me, and it almost abducted me, and they probably were about to do experience me on me. I'm like, did you do LSD or do you have mental health issues I need to know about? For real. Oh shit. I realized what my type is. They're Joe Rogan clones. Yeah. That's like kind of like making me realize that I have a very toxic masculinity type. I definitely need to go to therapy, for sure. Yeah, women, we're toxic too. We are so toxic. We are, we try to trap guys into so many different things. It's like, hey, do you think that bartender's hot? They're like, okay, I think she's cool with this, she could ride with this. Yeah, I think that bartender's hot, and then we never talk to him ever again. But, also, remember when emo guys were in tune with their emotions and they would write you poetry and devote their love to you and everything? Whatever happened to them? What do you think happened to these emo guys? I'm from Seattle, Washington, so that was a thing there. I realized that they suppress all their emotions and they listen to Joe Rogan, for sure. So I grew up in Seattle. I had teenage parents because they realized that using a condom should have been a thing, but wasn't a thing, and they didn't believe in pulling out or anything, and I was born to be a star because I was conceived in the back of my dad's Nova, is what my mother told me. Yes, I was conceived in the back of my dad's Nova, so I was born to be a star. Anyway, so growing up as a kid, we were super religious, so I didn't grow up with the lies of Santa Claus is real, the Tooth Fairy is real. The biggest lie that my parents told me was, get this guys, that marijuana plants were tomato plants. Yes. So, hear me out. My parents were super religious, but they smoked a lot of weed, so they grew it themselves. In their closet, with lighting, and in their bathroom. So if you had to take a shit, you had to do it in the main front bathroom where it stunk up the whole small-ass house that I lived in because we were poor. But anyway, so growing up as a kid, when I asked them, hey, when I was like snooping around their room to figure out like what my birthday gifts were, because that's where they would hid it, was in the closet or underneath the bed. That's where parents would do that. So I asked them one day, I'm like, so what are these plants? They're like, oh, it's tomato plants. So I got super excited as a kid. I would sneak in just to see like how the progress of their growth was going. But then I got started getting disappointed by like days, weeks, even months. I'm like, man, my parents are shitty growers. I'm like, there's no big red juicy tomato plant, like tomatoes, where I can just pick it off and just put it on my sandwich and eat it as a kid. And then I found out the hard truth. This must have been karma from all the times I told my cousins that Santa Claus wasn't real. Because I wasn't taught that Santa Claus is real. I would just be like, he's a fictional character. Yes, this is karma biting me in my ass when I was like 10 years old. I was homeschooled. You might not tell of it now, but okay, good. Yes, you can tell that I'm homeschooled. That's a good sign, kind of. So, my cousin comes in and she's just acting super paranoid, out of character. And she was just like, guys, come to Ash's room. So I was like, okay, we'll go into Ash's, my room, whatever. She like looks over, like she's like a secret agent or something, and closes the door. And she's like whispering in my room, like there was like bugged out stuff in the room. And she's like, guys, you know that stuff that they smoke in that pipe? I'm like, yeah, it's tobacco because we're like somewhat Native American. That's another lie that they told us. And she's like, no guys, we just went through assembly at my school called DARE. Remember DARE? Yes. I never went through DARE because I was homeschooled. She's like, guys, that stuff in that pipe is not tobacco. It's called pot. Yeah. And they can get thrown in jail for that because this is before it was legal in Seattle. And my brother, who's 2 years younger than me, was like bawling his eyes. He's like, we're gonna go to jail, we're gonna be put in foster care, and we're gonna be abused, and all this other stuff, and I had to slap him like, snap out of it, you stupid idiot! We're not gonna say a fucking thing, and we'll be good. So after that, we would just make fun of our parents for smoking pot, and now, I like it. I've even smoked pot with my own father once, and he was almost in tears. He was like, whoa, wait. What are you doing? I'm like, Dad, I'm cool with it. Started lighting up the pipe and everything. He's like, this is the happiest day of my life. And like, tears are coming down his face. I was like, whoa, Dad. Me not being born wasn't the happiest day of your life? It's like, well, that was the first. This is the second. I'm like, me not graduating from college and getting a degree? He's like, just let me have this. So, my dad's a very supportive man and everything. He actually went to one of my shows yesterday, and let's just say all the female comedians were hitting him up, for sure, because he's like a younger version of Chuck Norris, but without the red hair. He's not ginger. So, he'll eventually die because, you know, Chuck Norris is going to live forever because he doesn't have a soul. Yeah. So, my awesome podcast partner, Monty Hicks, is going to be back on stage, and you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for supporting local comedians. You have a nice night.
Oh my God, give it up for her heels. Shit. Well, I call them my earmuffs. I'm just kidding. They were awesome. Give it up for my friend Ash. One more time. Give it up, Ash. Yay. I'm so glad y'all are here. So y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. One more time, say hell yeah. Put your hand together for, look, I'm fucked up. Put your hand together for my man Thomas. Come over here, Thomas.
Hello everyone. Wow, this is very tall. Hey, how are we doing? Yeah, we having a good night? If I do bad, it's because that last girl sounded like my girlfriend sounds when we fight. I I didn't hear what she was saying. I just know that I'm wrong. This isn't gonna go well. I already feel guilty. My girlfriend and I have been fighting a lot. It is true, we fight a lot, and she's been saying something really. She'll be like, it feels like you're trying to manipulate me. And I'm like, you don't really think that? I'm doing this for you. Yeah, you like that. Yeah, women are dumb. I'm just kidding. I love women. I do love women. Women are cool. I like girls a lot. Despite how I come across, I do like girls a whole lot. I have quite a few jokes for you guys this evening. Do you guys want to hear these jokes? Yeah, you guys want to hear my jokes? Okay. Alright, scientists recently said that eating your boogers might be good for you. Yeah, who's retarded now? I'm just kidding, you're not supposed to say that word anymore. It's boogers. I'm just joking, that's racist. I shouldn't say these things. Do you guys watch porn? Do you guys like porn? Porn makes... Woo! Hey, you shut your little whore mouth up. I'm sick of you heckling me. Hey, get this gal another drink or... I'm just kidding, you're fine. I was watching porn the other day, and have you ever seen porn that was so good you like go to the about section? Yeah, at the bottom of the about section was this 20-minute interview with the guy. And let me tell you, this guy can fuck. He's disabled, I should say. Even with no arms or legs, this dude, he knows how to satisfy women. I said this joke the other day and someone told me, they said, you shouldn't make fun of disabled people. Probably true. The second thing they said, not as true. They said, I can't think of anything worse than being disabled. And I was like, have you heard of herpes? Take my legs! I don't have herpes, I don't. I wouldn't tell you if I did. So the future's kind of be interesting. You guys excited about the future? Yeah. We're going to have gene editing, so you're going to be able to have designer babies. That means no more fucked up babies. And at first, I thought that was a good idea, but I think that would be like one small step for little Timmy and one giant mistake, because we need our crippled people. Stephen Hawking, if we fix that guy, he would be a dick. He would! He'd be an asshole! It's like instead of his Big Bang Theory, his Big Bang Theory would be like his plan for a frat party. Like instead of astrophysics, he'd be trying to get ass from bitches. He'd be a monster. We don't need to fix that guy. Frida Kahlo, if we fix Frida Kahlo, she doesn't have that little... That's not good art. Let's be honest. We're going to have sex robots in the future. You guys excited about that? Make some noise if you want sex robots. Yeah. Those are all the ugly people. Make note. Yeah. Hey, you guys incriminated yourself.
This comes from the herpes guy.
Wow. I don't have herpes. It's fake news at table 1 right there. I don't have herpes, I swear to God. These are jokes, people. We're going to have sex robots, and I feel like I can't wait for that, because can you imagine Siri Premium? Ooh. Oh no, step-bro, I am stuck in the dryer again. I would pay for that now. Okay. I have better jokes, I swear to God. You want to hear them? Alright, here's the deal. This is the last joke I'll tell. I don't know what my time is, but I don't like that you're not supposed to be able to say shit anymore. Like, I can't say cunt. I can't say retard. I can't say I'm kidding! It's a joke! But there is one lady who can say anything she wants on the internet. She has Tourette's. She drops the N-bomb and says, kill all Jews all the time. And you know what she has? Got a... Whoa! Hey! What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the old people's home. Alright, I love all of you. I'm Thomas.
Give it for Thomas, Jesus Christ. You're not a comedian until you offend like 15 people. That's all I'm saying. You're not a true comedian until you piss somebody off. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna piss somebody off tonight. Maybe sexual, but it's gonna be somebody. So, alright. Are y'all sitting here with me? Where's Renee? Renee! No, I'm sorry. Denise! Come here, Denise. Okay, this is a free show. Y'all got it here for free. You're not paying any money to see these comedians. So please put something in the tip buckets. I know it's on Sunday. It's a church day. Start with my sister right there. I appreciate it. This has been amazing. We ain't finished yet. So we're going to walk this bucket around, put some change in it. Thank you, Denise is my girl. Hey, it's not a waterproof bucket. All right. Are y'all ready for another comedian? All right. Oh shit, we're gonna be here for 4 or 5 hours, so get used to that seat.
They have beer, I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get you a shot of water. Hey, I got you, don't worry about that. Free shot of water, I got you. On the house. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? One more time, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Put your hand together for my man, DeHern. Come over here, DeHern.
Hey man, hey Thomas, shut your ugly ass up, man. Don't try to butter her up now though, you know what I'm saying? Thomas trying not to get his ass beat. Hey man, calm down, man. You said what you said, man. Hey, nah, man, shut your ugly ass up, man. Nah, man. This nigga scared to get beat up by an older lady. Hey man, what's up, y'all? Y'all doing good? What's going on? Is the move back yet? Who told you to shut the hell up? Was it you, my brother? Was it you, my brother? He said, anybody can say the N-word now? They said, hell no, get your stupid ass on. I'm like, man, I am in the right rebar. This is the right rebar. I was skeptical at first. I said, rebar? Which one? What's the address? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm yeah. Shout out to Rebar. This one right here. This. Nah, no. I'm feeling good though. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good though. Honestly, let me open up to y'all real quick. I'm trying to pinpoint who the hell is this being loud as hell. You said the host? Yeah, Monty. No, man. Look at nigga Monty right there. Hey, man, Monty, shut your ugly ass up, man. You know Monty like white women by his shoes. You know what I mean? Every white woman know they gonna hit on Monty and say, which black guy like white women? Oh, there you go. The one with the dusty ass Adidas on. It matched the hat though, you know what I'm saying? So the hat dusty too. Yeah, nah, he bought those shoes and look at those shoes right here though. Nah, mine my boy though. Mine. Ain't nothing wrong with dating white women. Interracial couples make some noise. Where we at with it? We got two impossible. Y'all like black men right here? Y'all like them black? You don't know. You don't know yet? Hey, say no more though. You know, let me get into the light though. You know what I'm saying? Give my good side. You know what I'm saying? Hey. But it's all good though, cause like I mess with some white women, but my type is midgets. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just put it in the air. Any ladies under 5 feet, where we at with it? You know what I'm saying? Who said midget? Hey, don't act like we don't like midgets though. Every guy in here want a midget. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We like, hey, everybody wants a midget though. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, midget strippers. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you though. Like real talk though, honestly though, like when I be going, I don't know where to find some though, but let me know though, because I've been looking everywhere for one and I have not found one yet. Do I gotta start setting some traps? Cause I don't know how to find any where the little holes at, you know? And I don't holler at a few of them though, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm still kinda, I don't know if I'm ashamed or what though, but you gotta try to do it on the slide. You want everybody to see that you the guy who's hollering at the midget. So you have to do it on the slide. You have to like do stuff like act like you were tying your shoes or something. You know, they're like, okay. So, small world, ain't it? Hey, though, for the people who say they like midgets, though, real talk, though. I have dated a midget, though, for real, though, it's a true story, though. And if y'all haven't before, have you ever had one? You had one? You ain't never had one? For the guys who want one, I'm just saying, guys, because women, I don't know why, but women don't like midgets. Y'all scared of them for some reason. You know what I'm saying? But guys, for the guys who haven't had one, I'm gonna let y'all know it's not what y'all think it is. Nah. Yeah. Midgets heavy as hell, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I don't know what it is though, but they got a certain type of weight. It's like a car jack. You know what I'm saying? It's like an unusual type of heavy. Like a car battery. You're like, why is this one so heavy and so small? You know? My nigga don't tell me he work on cars. You know? He part-time security, part-time mechanic. There we go. He know what I'm talking about. Like for real, they heavy. I done had like BBWs and I'm picking them up, but not a midget though. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking them up like, I'm thinking I'm about to just go into the bedroom and treat her like a fleshlight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come here, girl. I'm done. Nah, not no midget, but they don't play around with that weight. I'm trying to tell you. All the women jealous. It's okay, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Nah, for real though. I had one for real though. I'm talking about like a midget is like so convenient. Yeah, I done did the thing y'all thinking about. I done did the thing where I'm standing up and she's standing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? It gets even portable. You know what I'm saying? You can put her feet on your feet and you just walk around the house. I'm just doing all my chores like nothing happened. I'm just washing dishes like, I'm folding clothes like, hold on, baby, I gotta pee. Alright, right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, girl. You know? Oh my God. It's all good. It's a little joke. Oh, really? I didn't tell you one joke. Yeah, you said amen. Honestly though, man, like real talk though, I can't leave the stage like a mean person. Some people don't you know, I don't want to be that offensive guy. Usually I am, but you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Tyler offended this older lady though. You're not an old lady, you just older. You know what I'm saying? But you fine. I get it. You older? Well, I guess you're older than a woman then. I ain't want to say it, but since you said it, I'm gonna say it too. I like older though. You know what I'm saying? Older people is like. I want y'all to talk to our kids because y'all got all the wisdom. I love an older couple. Like, I love my grandfathers and grandmothers. You know what I'm talking about? Like an old grandmother that just, all they do is just spread wisdom, just sitting on the porch. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. You ever had that? Like a little mom who just sit on the porch, no matter what the weather is. It can be a whole tornado outside, but they on the porch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I don't know what it is though, but older people love nature. They love nature. I feel like we're not on board for that. Okay, look, check this out. I know that older people love nature because I would listen to that song, what's that song by Louis Armstrong? What a Wonderful World. You know what I'm talking about? What a Wonderful World? You got clouds of white Red roses too. You know what I'm saying? He just pointing out stuff in nature. That's all he's doing. This man gotta love nature. He's basically playing the game of I Spy into a song. That's all he's doing. The whole song. For real, right? Like, I know he loves nature. I'm gonna let you know why I know that Louis Armstrong loves nature. Because he came out with this song, What a Wonderful World, in the 1960s. God dang. I don't know if y'all know y'all history though, but it was nothing wonderful in the world for a black man in the 1960s though. You know what I mean? And these dudes talking about flowers. You gotta love nature though, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all know what was going on in 1960? Like, can you imagine, like, some of his friends come to Louis Armstrong, like, oh my God, Louis Armstrong, did you hear that Martin Luther King just got shot? Oh, that's too bad. But did you see this flower? Like, what did you go Oh my God, where was you at? We had a protest about segregation. Well, I was on my way until I seen this butterfly. The niggas love me though, so you know what I'm saying? Happy Black History Month for y'all, yeah. She started crying when I started saying this. It's y'all fault, it's y'all. No, I'm just playing with you. It's y'all fault it's like this. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just saying that if you Louis Armstrong and you have a song, like make a song about what's happening in your reality, right? Does that make sense to you? You said no. Who said no? She said, not 1960, baby, because I was there. She said, I'm not the one who was racist. I was baking cookies. Oh my God. You said what? Yeah. I got you. I got to cool another minute and a half though. No, I'm just playing with you. Hey y'all, make sure this rebar did not turn into the other one though, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay blessed out here, you know. Yeah, make sure this not, don't, we want no pitchforks and torches out this goddamn. It's the manager from the old rebar, y'all. Get up this man right here. He's either mad about the rebar or the midget joke. This nigga short as hell. What did you say to me, man? I'm gonna get kicked in the knee after this show, but yeah, I'm so glad to have y'all.
Oh shit, get up for 30 the cat. Now I'm just kidding. Shit, this is hilarious. Alright. Mama, you have a good time?
Where's the lollipop girl?
This is, I don't know what's going on right now. It's crazy. Hey, you having a good time? Oh yeah. There you go. You paid a lot of money for that ticket right there. I know it. Oh shit, here she comes. Hey, how you doing? Oh no, we're not doing that tonight. He had the harmonica? In the car right now? Man, come on. Alright. Y'all still with me? Hey, y'all still with me? Hey, say hello. Y'all ready for the next comedian? Say hell yeah. I didn't get a hell yeah out of you. Give me a hell yeah. Don't let me point you out. Hell yeah. Hey, Jamie. Mama. Love her already. Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay, put your hands together for my next comedian. Put your hands together for Katie. Everybody, I want to hear it. Yeah, I'll put my camera. Come over here.
What's up? How you guys doing? Doing okay? Woo! Ladies tonight, how you guys doing? Ladies nowadays, I feel like I like all the crazy bitches. Just kidding. A little bit though, a little bit, you know? Girls be doing crazy things nowadays, you know? Like, girls will completely shave the muff, you know what I mean? Girls shave their muff completely. They'll buzz off the muff, and then they'll buy a plant. What's going on? You took that personally? Why? Because you have too many plants and not enough pubic hair? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. This is not. I don't understand. Why are you trying to act like you're 13? That's weird. Like. 12. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. Lady, prepubescent hair time. Yeah, that's my fault. No. Nobody likes hair in their food. I might keep that, you know? It's not bad, that's pretty decent. I won't lie, that's pretty decent. I kind of didn't like how decent it was, you know? I was like, fuck, that's decent. Alright. You know, you learn. You live and you learn, you try something. My name is Kanan. You guys know my name, Kanan?
Hi, Kanan.
What's up? It's very funny because my name is a biblical name, you know? Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that. And like I'll meet a lot of people with other names from the Bible. Like I'll meet a Josh or a Matthew, and I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Cain. And they're like, there's no mutual respect. And I'm like, we got the same. Like that'd be crazy if like a girl named Hermione met a dude named Harry, and he was just like, what do you mean? You know, like that's disrespect, man. Sometimes you try, you get it. It's okay. I don't know. You ever have a social interaction that you don't really understand? You know, like not that it didn't make me mad. I just was like, I came away from it perturbed. That's the only time I've ever used that word, perturbed. I was like, I just didn't understand what happened really. I made me think about it a lot. Like I was waiting on a table, right? I was just at a restaurant waiting on a table at a brunch restaurant in Nashville, right? I was at a brunch restaurant in Nashville waiting on a table, and I don't know how better way to say this, but like I was in a sea of white people. Okay, it was all, if you can imagine, it was just a sea of just every different type of white guy. We were all there. This is important, man. This is important. This matters. I'm not just saying this to say something about it being a white place. I'm saying it for a reason. Okay. Okay. Thank you for understanding. I'm saying I was there amongst all white people because this is what happened, okay? I'm sitting there, and there's a glass lobby, there's a bunch of people waiting. Okay, you can see everybody, right? This hostess, she comes up to me, right? And I looked like me. I didn't, you know, like if you saw me, you wouldn't think I was a different guy. I was me, you know? That's what I mean. And she came up to me, and she goes, hey, are you waiting on a table for Jamarcus? And I was like, no? And she goes, okay. Like, she was like waiting as if she knew I was going to say no. And that was weird. And I was looking at her, I was like, why did she ask me that? She goes, standing right here, right behind you, right behind this glass wall, is a 6'3" black guy. Right? Right here. And she goes, and she walks up right to him, and she goes, hey, are you waiting on a table for Jamarcus? He goes, yeah. And they come inside, and he parts this sea of white people like a black Moses, and he goes and sits down. Okay? Right. But why the fuck? She could see him the whole time. Why did she ask me? Why did she even? And I was like, you know what she did? She planted a seed. She's like she planted a woke trap card. Okay? Like just in case. Because what she did is she looked at her names and she saw Jamarcus and she was like, it's probably that black guy. But she was afraid because if she walked up to him and she was like, are you waiting on a table for Jamarcus? And he said no. At least she could be like, I asked that white guy first. You know what I mean? And then he'd be like, oh no, what? And then they'd come to me and be like, did she ask you? And I'd be like, no, she didn't say anything, this bitch, no. This bitch just racist. And the only reason that she even did that was because she was scared of the reaction of the guy because she's racist. Like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. It's not quite a joke yet, but you get like I'm close. It's almost funny. It perturbed me. I don't know what the right reaction to it is, but it was wrong and I didn't like it. I didn't like being used. I was like a pawn in this bitch racist game. And I didn't, okay.
You're muffled.
What?
You're muffled.
Jesus, man, I could not believe a black guy said that. I could not. That was a white guy word. Kerfuffle.
I repeated the white guy.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. You repeated it. That makes more sense. Okay. I'll do it too. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but comedy's going really great. So during the day, I don't have to do much, but I do Instacart shopping. I get other people's groceries sometimes, which is a fine little gig. It's okay, but it's getting weird, right? Because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention nowadays, but I think Mark Zuckerberg has completely ruined birthdays. Okay, nobody cares about a birthday anymore. They're very insensitive about birthdays. It's not really very special. This is how I know, because I was Instacart shopping. If you ever grocery shop for someone else's son's birthday, that's what I had to do. That's what I was doing. Okay? Which is a weird thing to begin with, that you're just like Venmoing out the gifts for your own son. But like that's what was happening, right? And so I'm there, and I had to pick out this kid, I had to pick him out a balloon, a happy birthday balloon from the shop. And she says to me in the message, she goes, just pick out one for a 16-year-old boy. But here's the thing, a 16-year-old boy probably doesn't want a balloon at all. And then on top of that, she also got him like a fucking cupcake, like a birthday cupcake. And I was like, all these kids nowadays are gay. Is your kid gay? Because that's gonna make this balloon decision way more important. You get what I'm saying? It's not quite a joke yet either, but like, you get what I'm saying? We're close, but it's just not quite. I can't convince myself that it's me or you. I don't know. Okay, I'll do one more in a little bit. I don't know if you guys ever spent much time in the dog park. You guys ever go to the dog park? Yeah. Never go to the dog park? Yeah. Here's the thing. I go to a decent dog park, right? But the dog park that I go to, even though it's a pretty good dog park, there's still shit everywhere. There's shit all over the place. On every dog park all the time, there's shit.
You're amazing.
You know? And I was standing there and I was like, dude, dog parks are just society before plumbing. You ever think about that? That we never used to be able to just give it our shit? That's how much shit was just everywhere. Everywhere was shit. And then like you go to a dog park, it's like one of the paths. You want to pick up a lady, you'll pick up her shit. You know?
I've seen him at Xander's.
You guys are desensitized
I know, I
to how it
said
was
he
in the
needs to
past
grow up.
before plumbing.
He tells me,
Before plumbing.
all the time, he goes, this one you should go. Oh, I'm only going in the audience.
I used to.
I don't know me in my seat. I'm the person that dude was calling out.
Have I lost it, guys? Have I lost it?
You're good.
Trying some stupid jokes. I was talking to a girl. Okay, I'll do one more actually, then we'll go. I was talking to a girl, a friend of mine, and I asked her what my best trait was. You know, you try to have honest conversations. And she looked at me and she goes, you're tall. But I'm not even that tall, you know, like it's not like I'm like significantly, but that was it. That's the best that I could do. I didn't realize I tripped myself into tall, to being tall enough to accidentally get some pussy. I think that's been the only way. I've been the accidentally tallest guy in the room. The girls are like, fuck, I guess. You know what I mean? And that's been my whole fortunate streak. You know what I mean? Just like tall enough to be like, I'm not gonna be that ashamed. He's got a 6. It's 6, so it's fine, I guess.
See, I knew I pointed toe out.
That's a 6 of a set as well. All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.
You enjoy this show way too much, and I love it. Is this getting started? Oh, you have no idea.
Hey, you should see me in the bathroom. You know, I got a great time.
Wait. I don't know if you want to say that. I don't know if you want to say in the bathroom you was laughing. So anyway, give it up for one more time for Kanan, my man Kanan, everybody. We'll get this show going. So I'm gonna give you a brief history of the next guy I'm bringing up. The next guy I'm bringing up, I started his career. Just kidding. So my thing is, I did. You have no idea. I love this motherfucker to death. And you can see him at Zany's. This is small potatoes for him. Put your hands together for Brad Sativa. Come on up, Brad. Monty did get me started in swinging. That's what Monty got me started in. Yeah, he got me started. I've been fucking white people girls, like wives, ever since I met Money. He got me into swinging. So just let you know that if you want some average dudes to fuck your wife, you got me and Money coming in, we'll fuck you. Like they gotta get, like I'm older too, older, married, they dry the apple juice. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Money though. I tell you why I fuck with Money, because we started he started the show at what was it, Nash Vegas. Yeah, that's what people used to get to fight in that motherfucker. So that's why I fuck with it. That's why I fuck with Money. So we used to do that show. We know there was always a chance of violence when you did Nash Vegas. You go in there, you gotta go in there ready to shoot him up. You got your gun in the car and all that. But I ain't gonna do too many jokes. This is what I'm gonna do though. I didn't bring any set list because I'm too drunk to think about it. But if y'all give me a word, I'll do a joke about any word that y'all give me.
Corn.
Okay, what? You said what? Moist. Look at you, that's a freak ass nasty word, moist. I like cake and pussy moist. That's the only two things I like moist. A red velvet cake and some pussy. That's the only thing I like moist. I don't like no dry red velvet cake and I don't like no dry pussy. I swear I know. That's what. I need another word. Somebody said they hated a word. What's the word that they hate? What word did you hate? More than, okay, there you go. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna do a word somebody hate. I heard dildo. I'm gonna do one about dildo. What you say? You said something over here. You said what?
Porn.
Cunt. Look at you. You said what? Stunt. Skunt. A skank cunt.
Racism.
Okay. If you call something a skunt, that means you ain't getting no pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's a bullshit word. A skunt. Nah. It's like, she was there. You ain't getting no pussy. You calling women that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to keep it out. They get me mad. They're like, I'll use bitch every now and then. That's about as mad as I get as a woman. You fucking bitch. And you can call, look, it's 3 appropriate times to call a woman a bitch. It's 3 appropriate times in the bedroom. If y'all do some freaky shit, you're like, yeah, bitch, that's a good time to use bitch. And then another time, if she lying. Because if she lying to you, like, bitch, you lying. You can never use it then, bitch, you a lying like a motherfucker. That's definitely a good. And then you can say that you take the face out your voice. You be like, bitch, you doing it tonight. That's the only 3 acceptable bitches. Racism. That's my wheelhouse is racism. You hate that one? Yeah, me too. Hey, racism crazy though. The point that people still racist is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's for real. Just because it's like, most people, the most racist are the brokest motherfuckers. It's like, look, why be broke and why be broke and racist? Be broke with all the broke people. All the broke people should be getting along, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? That's true. I'm sorry, I'm preaching. It's Sunday. It is Sunday. I'll take another word.
Hallelujah. Big ass.
Hallelujah, big ass. I think it's the other way. Big ass hallelujah. I'm old school though. I like regular real big asses. I don't like this new fake big asses though. That's real, cause their thighs don't be adding up. Have you seen them? Like somebody got their thighs don't add up. They look like it's a bug life in this bitch. You walking around this thing, walk down like no. I need some big thick thighs to support a big ass. You know what I'm saying? For real, I want a good foundation. I like a good house built on good foundation. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me no big ass with little thighs. I know you paid for it. I do another word. Hey, security, give me a word, bro. He said security. Okay, I like security. Some security I like, man. I ain't gonna lie, security let me smoke weed now in Nashville, so I fuck with security now. Hey, don't worry, you get your good security done. here like, yeah, hey, yeah, bro. Yeah, just slide over there. That's your spot. Go and smoke it. I'm like, okay, thank you, security, thank you. Fuck that. Security sucked back in the day, though. For real, security, man, I remember, look, I'm old enough. Who been downtown when downtown was like with Graham Central Station? That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been in this motherfucker, yeah. You talk about a racist spot. They, like, if they was doing bad, they let all the black people in. But then when they started getting money, they stopped letting white people in. They was so fucked up. Yeah, but Grand Central Station, though, yeah, that's a place where the security, you have to fight them motherfuckers. You know, I know, look, when people get on UV vodka, you know it's going to be a bad night. If UV vodka sponsors your club, it's going to be some fighting in that motherfucker, okay? How long you been? Was you doing security when Grand Central Station was out? No. Ah, he said, no, that's why you still got your youthful look. If you were doing security then, you'll be old and haggard in this motherfucker. For real, that's when you just go to see, if you didn't want to see black people and white people fight, back then, back in 2003, 2004, that's when you seen it. It was just regular fights. Yeah, what you say nigga back then, it was eliminated immediately. I miss that Nashville. So when you could park on 2nd Avenue, you park on 2nd Avenue, you walk in the club, it's like I'm gonna earn this DUI, bitch. I park right downtown, motherfucker. Yeah. Then you gotta park 8 blocks away from that bitch and pay $20. It's like, yeah, they should have bombed that bitch for free parking. That's what they should have bombed it for. Yeah, I've been in Nashville for a long goddamn time. Don't give me reminiscence about Nashville. Well, yeah, all the black people call it Buck Cannon. Yeah, that was gonna be Buck Cannon Gardens now. They got white people over there. It's gonna be. That's how I knew. That's how I knew that like we hit the like Theos in gentrification when they started going out north. It's like the gentrifiers got the 5th ring, goddamn it, when they went out north and started gentrifying. They popped their knuckles. They was like, all right, now let's get these crackheads out of this motherfucker. You give me, I'm doing 3 more words, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Dildo. He's back at dildo. As a man, I'll tell you right now, okay. I've only used a dildo with one woman I ever had sex with. But then, that was in college. And it was like, I'm not doing this. This is like competing, like, right? I ain't gonna be competing with no machine. Yeah, no, I can't. You do that on your own time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be in here trying to fuck and like run a whole machine at the same time. And dildos are getting out of hand. I said, like, this is how I know, like, dick ain't gonna be worth nothing. The stock on dick is falling like Bitcoin. I seen a point a girl was fucking some tentacles. I'm like, a dick ain't gonna be able to do nothing if you fucking tentacles. A girl ain't gonna be able to look at a dick and be like, I just had a fucking tentacle in me. A regular dick and balls is not gonna do nothing for me no more. Okay, 2 more words, I'm out of here. Bye. Damn, that's why you single. That's why everybody here got a couple. That's why you the 5th wheel in this motherfucker. That's why you the 5th wheel saying shit like that. You're like, you by yourself. You got a bad attitude. We said, bro, hey, bro came here. No, I'll leave him alone. Bro, like he signed a punk daddy. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. It is bad boys for life. What's up? Boy, look at you. Don't you get enough strange sex? The last person Money told me about that he had sex with, he's like, yeah, I slept with this woman, she's 70 now, but when I fucked her, she was 49. He said she was a porn star in her heydays. He's like, you talk good to her, she'll still fuck you. I don't want no 70-year-old pussy. That was last week. You gotta put that, you gotta rejuvenate and hit that bitch with KY when it's 70 years old. I ain't doing. Now, welcome money, he's back to the same place. So. Fuck him, give him a clap. Give him for Brian and Timmy, motherfucker talking about my sex life. Don't do that. I don't want this shit.
What sex life do you got?
If he only knew.
It's very minimal. Why is stroking the
You know what? White people, I don't know what it is. They everywhere, dog. They everywhere.
Non-representation. Non-representation.
That's why I like you a little bit. Oh my God. All right, y'all, hey, shut up. I love you, but shut up. Are y'all ready for another comedian? Yeah. One more time, y'all ready for another comedian? Yeah. I've been knowing this guy since the day I started doing comedy. Put your hands together for my man Steve Hall. Come on, Steve Hall.
I just want to tell you guys before I get started that I love black people and Jewish people. And God bless you. Where's the Jewish woman that got offended? She left? Y'all want to hear some Jewish jokes real quick? I'm not going to do that, no. That's horrible. Let me ask y'all this. When we was talking about Sunday, we got any Baptists in here? No Baptists? Everybody going to hell? All right. Listen, y'all can do what you want till I get out of the building. I ain't trying to get hit by lightning because you crazy asses right here. Let me ask y'all this. First class. No mask on that flight. How many Catholics? We have Catholics in here? Well, there's your problem, right there. My mama's side, now what I'm getting at with this is my mama's side is all Southern Baptist. Eastern Kentucky, Prestonsburg, Pikeville. You know that? Pray for me. My grandmother's maiden name was Hatfield. Southern Baptist, you know the difference? Northern Baptist said there ain't no hell, and the Southern Baptist said the hell they ain't. So that's the difference in them both. Well, my dad's side was Catholic. He said the only difference between the Catholics and the Baptists is the Catholics will talk to each other in the liquor store. That's it. Everything else is pretty much the same. Hey, did anybody else put on a little extra weight during COVID, or is it just me? Oh, listen, mine's out of control. If you guys would have seen me prior to COVID, I looked a lot like Michael Phelps. Y'all know who that is? You guys seen him? Or what was the other one? Oh, The Rock. People would, yeah, are you The Rock? No, ma'am. But I put on this big gut. Here's the problem. I know belly fat is unhealthy for men, but my problem is I can't see nothing better anymore. And I told my wife, I said, every time I piss, it just looks like my belly button sprung a leak. And I don't know where the hell that's coming from. If it gets really cold, it looks like I got two belly buttons. That's how. Oh my God. You know what though? You know what I have found out? And guys, this takes the pressure off you right here. Women love a man with a small dick. No, hear him guys? Hear him? Uh-huh. Hell no. We don't want out here. We don't like coffee. Why do you think we're hanging out with money? Because we like small dicks. No, I'm sorry, man. That's not where that was going. Okay, so women in the crowd, listen up. Do women like a guy with a small dick? No! Ladies over here? No! Okay, listen. I wasn't even going to be here, and I was eating mushrooms at Scoreboard, and I ran into Monty. You know how I found him in the crowd? You're going to say, oh, because he was the only black guy in a whole group of white people. No, that's not what I'm going to say. Here's what I did. My wife goes, where's Monty? And I looked over, and he was right there. Boom, nailed it. So I come over and told him, he goes, oh, he got a joke because I'm the only black guy, he spotted me. I said, no, that's not what happened. Not only are you the only black guy, I said, but you're so black that I could see the lights above you had dimmed a little bit, like you were pulling. I told Monty, I said, it's like Griswold. They're down there at the the nuclear power plant trying to keep Scoreboard going because you're sucking light up. All right, where was I at? Women with small dicks, or women that love small dicks. All right. You ready for this, guys? No longer do you have to walk around with the pressure. What happens every single time a woman that's jacked? It's all right, I got a lot of it. What happens every single time that a female breaks up or gets cheated on by the guy she is absolutely in love with, obsessed with, could not live without? Huh? What does she say when he won't have nothing to do with her anymore? Fuck you, you little small dick motherfucker, fucking short dick bitch, fuck you. Every one, guys, every girl. That little short dick motherfucker. You never see, look here, you long dong fucking badass bitch. They're all short dick motherfuckers if they can't come back to the house. Oh my God. This is great. I don't get to do this much. And I used to be out all the time, and I'm working on the Redneck Comedy Bus, and I'm getting ready to start Friday night, starting in April. I produced a live dinner show, and it's called Redneck Family Feuding. And they're going to, Wyndham Hotels, they're going to put a bunch of people in there, and I'm booked up to the end of December. Here's what I'm saying. I'm not up here bragging. Here's what I'm saying. I started doing this with Monty years ago, and I've met so many of these comedians, and I ain't been out in a while, and every single one of them, since the last time I've seen them till now, is 10 times better. So I just thought y'all needed to know that. Y'all are badass. Where's the herm at? Come up here so I can... Come on up here now, come on. Listen. No. He needs more credit. He needs more credit. Monty didn't tell you this, but he was actually an extra in Coming to America too. So listen, you ain't getting the mic because you can roast my ass, and you know that. I'm gonna let you go, fat redneck. We're gonna let you go. You're badass. You did good tonight. Anybody else got ADD? Did I already ask y'all that? ADD? Come on. We'll give it a second. A couple more hands will shoot up. Oh, there's one. Here's the deal. When I got diagnosed with ADD, when people raise their hand, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. I love how they raise their hand. Boom, boom. A couple hands go up. 60 seconds. Hey, raise your hand. Oh yeah, me too. Right over here. I've also got dyslexia. Anybody got that? I've known that my whole life. My mom actually started this little support group in our hometown for the dyslexic kids. The program was known as DAM, D-A-M, Mothers Against Dyslexia. And looks like I may have lost a few. We'll wait here for a second. There's people back there explaining it to each other. We got North Georgia in here or something. Yeah. I'll be 43 this summer, got diagnosed with ADD. Doctor comes in, he says, you got ADD. I said, bullshit, I'm on Verizon. He said, no, this is... So they put me on this medicine. It's called lysergic acid dimethylbenzoate. Oh my God, first night I took that, they had to back the dosage down. I seen a Confederate soldier ride a dragon through my living room. I was like, wow, this is... I'm gonna step this back. But they said it could cause blindness or seizures, right? So my wife's freaking out. She goes, what are we supposed to do if your fat ass has a seizure in the bathtub? I said, hell, I don't know, throw a little laundry in there with me or something, whatever you want to do. Same people at the bar explaining that to each other, Ronnie. Y'all know where Bucksnort, Tennessee is? Everybody, yes! Guys down, one lady, no. Little legs aren't twinkling, Clark. Well, that's where I'm originally from, Bucksnort, Tennessee. And y'all ever go, if you ever go out, you don't have to go to Bucksnort, but if you're going out 40, when you go by the Bucksnort exit, there's an old barn and a trout farm. Used to be right there. And they got a little old man who would come, you could hook the corn and you go out there. Fucking trout were like crazy, right? My dad always said, this is the craziest thing. You know what that little old guy was doing with the old barn for 40 years in Bucksnort, Tennessee? He was the halfway point for the cocaine coming out of Memphis going to Atlanta. And then, it's what we're known for. And I always thought growing up, I was like, them damn trout were on fire, you know what I'm saying? Bucksnort, Tennessee, we are known for 52 years. Our population hasn't went up or down in 52 years. You can Google that. We ain't changed the sign or nothing. And that is because every time some woman gets pregnant, some guy leaves town. It's not my best stuff, folks. I'm just working through it. Hang in here with me. My sister, believe it or not, here's my ADD going off on something else. My sister won't come to any of my shows no more because of this joke. So my sister, she's from Fort Myers, real bougie. You seen these people? Yeah. Gated community, these folks. She's always, I said, hell, Monty lived in the gated community for 11 months and 29 days. Yeah, you know, right? Just everybody in the crowd's criminal. He was in prison, we're going to hell, woo! Yeah! What was I telling you? ADD. Oh, my sister. So I told this joke one night. She had never been to one of my shows. I said, every time some woman gets pregnant, some guy leaves town, everybody laughs. I go, in fact, my sister sitting right here, she got pregnant with twins, and I'll be damned if two guys didn't leave town when that shit happened right there. You know, I'd never try to miss the opportunity to talk about Monty and how much he means to me. That's enough. No, that's... And I met Monty, we became good friends. And then I met Carl, and we became good friends. And I needed Carl, because if you only have one black friend, you're a racist bastard. I gotta tell you guys something, I'm 43 years old, and I do the redneck stuff. But I have never one time in 43 years ever used the N-word. I mean, not like in public. You know what I mean? Cut me off in traffic. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Plus the windows are up. Windows are up, you're good. But anyways, Bonnie's always been good to me. Now, hold on a second. DeHern was up here for 4 hours. Give me another 5 minutes. The Herb, if you weren't funny, I'd be pissed, but you were good, so they just gave you all the time. I met Monty, and did you guys know that Monty's a swinger? Anybody even know that? That's a pineapple on the porch motherfucker right there. Anyways, the Herb, do you know about Monty's basement where he straps people to the wall? Did you know about it? No, do you really? You know? Yeah. Take notes, my man. I'm about to give you some inside story. Anyways, next to Frugal McDougal's used to be a place called... TSC. Oh, we got some other swinging. This whole damn table right here. Somebody's getting a finger in the butt, Monty. I'm looking right at you, dog. It's coming at you. TSC. That's not Tractor Supply Company. That is not where he frequented. What was it called? Tennessee Social Club. The hell you know about Tennessee Social Club? Where'd he go? Get as far away from me as possible.
Nobody knows anything about Tennessee Social. Look at them. They look like the Tennessee Social.
Listen, man, I wrote this whole set without you in it.
Yes, I do too.
I went to that same garage sale. I think anybody's going to buy that shirt now. That's nice.
I love it.
That's stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. What was I talking about? Oh, you and swingers. All right. So one night, I'm single. All right. So he's going to take me to the... He talked about it like it was a steal. Anyways, I get down there. How many people ever went there? Show of hands. You did? Really? All right. We got to talk. No. We're not going to talk about... I'm happily married. Me and my wife have been together so long, we're on our second bottle of Tabasco. So I'm good. She's my soulmate. Tattooed on the inside of my arm. My wife says, nothing says I love you like a damn tattoo in your armpit. So he drags me down to TSC. And we get down there, and there's swingers everywhere. Probably not you, man. You're beautiful. I'm not talking about you. I'm really talking about you, sir, because you're ugly as hell. No. All right. Do you know who's at these swinger clubs? It's all the people that couldn't get laid at regular clubs. Monty's been the king of the 6 and 7s for I don't know how long. So he asked one night, he's like, hey, we want to have a writer's night, come over to the house. All his shit was in the basement of this house. Upstairs was a woman that paid bills and shit. But downstairs was Monty. And a fucking PlayStation or something. And a shitty couch from Deja Vu shut down. They had a wholesale thing. Oh, Deja Vu. When I met him, he was down on Sniffer's Row with his dollar bills. Monty likes to get down in Shamu's splash zone. That's where he likes to be. We had a lady drop down on a roll of 50-cent pieces. I'll never forget that. Monty, I know you'll never forget. Anyways, I'm in his house, in his basement. I need to hurry this up because this is how rumors start. As I tell them, if the mic cut right now, it'd be me and you getting strapped to the wall in the basement of your house with a lady paying bills upstairs. Anyway, I asked this, can I go take a piss? I went down the hallway and turned into the wrong room. Now I know he looks like he bought his shirt from Purina, but he's got the one little chain that he got at the Rivergate Mall. I know, I like it. I do like it. You can wear it. If I wore it, you can see my neck screen. You don't see shit. Looks good on me. He had a damn harness shit to the wall where he could strap people and buckles and chains. A leaf blower. I mean, it was like jumper cables. Listen, there's a lot of good comics coming up behind me, and I don't want to waste anybody's time tonight. Thank you guys so much for playing along with me. I have nothing to say about that. No, we're not doing that. Oh my God, no!
I want to go.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Shit. These are all jokes, everybody. These are all jokes. They're just jokes. They're not real. They're all made up.
You're a war
Is that why I'm single? Damn it! Fuck y'all! Alright. Alright, we have some more comedians. Fuck this. You are never coming back here ever again. Oh shit, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah! Hell yeah! He gonna roast my ass too. Fuck this. Put your hand together for Carl. Come over here, Carl.
Monty, I'm not gonna roast your ass. You're already roasted. I know. I gave Monty a ride the other day. He jumped in the car and the oil light came on. I know. Then I got pulled over for tinted windows. And as soon as he got out the car, the cop was like, I can't believe it. What the fuck? How y'all doing tonight? Rebar? Doing pretty good. These are the real fucking comedy fans. You motherfuckers are still here. You're not offended by shit. You're not candy asses. You gotta go home and post some shit to your OnlyFans profile. We got any OnlyFans in here? Or we just got OnlyFans in here? You have OnlyFans? So you used to preach, you do comedy, and you got OnlyFans? Y'all give it up for her. God damn, man. She got some strong knees, that's all I'm gonna say. She can pray, she can play, spray, just, you know, congratulations on that wonderful career. I used to have a career on OnlyFans. My page got shut down. Because my dick pic took 2 pictures and they didn't want to pay for the free one. I know, that was nuts. What the fuck is going on with gas? Goddamn. Alright? No. Alright? Check this out. Any of you motherfuckers out there right now, when you go to buy gas, that gas was already in that tank before that shit started. Why the fuck do I gotta pay $3.75 a gallon for gas right now? You in the gas station making real fucking decisions. For real. I mean, I tried to get 90 days same as cash at Mapco. Them motherfuckers looked at me like I was crazy. Shit. You know how I got home though? I robbed this homeless man that was out there selling the contributor. I took all his money. Bought me some gas and 2 blunts. Went home and smoked. Where my weed smokers at? Damn, y'all sweet. This is where the table is where it's at right here. Well, y'all must be sponsored by Viagra tonight. Shit. Weed is good, is it not?
Yes.
Why is it still illegal?
Because I'm all about bullshit.
Is it because you make more money putting people in jail for some shit than you do for some people selling some shit? And there's a lot of black people in jail for selling weed. And there's a lot of white people making money off selling weed.
I make money off selling weed.
And it's people that's almost white but really black that's selling weed.
Why do you keep looking at me every time you do that?
Looking at you do what? I'm trying to look at everything. They got all these goddamn lights up here. I feel like the police is about to... Sir, could you please turn around? Yes. This fucking lighting setup is fucked up. Y'all got it set up for a porn scene. It's not really comedy show ready. Damn, Monty, they done outed you about your sex dungeon. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna tell no swingers jokes because I think that shit is cool. I think it is cool. Anytime you can go in somewhere and fuck anybody, that's some cool shit, right? Just wear a condom. Please, wear a condom. please, please wear a condom. Because there's enough stupid people in the world already. Is it not? Is there stupid people in the world? The stupid motherfuckers that talk during the comedy show? They just have a whole fucking conversation to themselves and not even care about what the fuck is going on stage. They're just gonna talk amongst themselves and shit. These are the type of motherfuckers that smoke weed at church. Right. But see, I understand. He trying to get that pussy. He's going in right now. He got the jacket on. And it's like I'm putting the game in. You know, hey, look here, girl. I just got my shit from Aaron's. They delivered me a big screen and a PlayStation. I only got one controller, so you can play with my joystick. But it's cool, see, right? Because I got the weed. I got some Henny. I got a little Henny, but we can split it. Oh, she's happy. She's feeling it. Y'all hear the drops? All right, we're going to do some DraftKings right now. What's the over-under on it? Get the phone number, y'all. Come on. Somebody give me five. Make me five. Oh, she's smiling. She's smiling. She's almost there. She looks so she knows I'm fucking with it. He don't know. He's going in for the pussy, y'all. He's honing in, watching in his natural habitat. He sees his prey in his sights. He makes sure he licks his lips and his chops because he's ready to chow down on that motherfucking pussy. She's smiling and laughing and she's feeling great. He's doing good. She shakes his hand and it's a deal. Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up. We just want some pussy on hold right here tonight. I'm sorry, man. Even if he was discussing prices with you on weed that you was about to go purchase in the parking lot later, I just couldn't help but understand how this motherfucker didn't give shit about the comedy show. He was trying to get her attention about something. Fuck it. I mean, it's enough of y'all in here for me to fuck up and not give a shit about it. So. Bye, y'all have a good night. Don't worry about the police, you're right. Cause you know, when it comes to drinking and driving, you gotta do it the white way. I'm dead fucking serious. I'm not even gonna finish that joke right there. We can't do race jokes cause do it? Do it? No. I told somebody I was coming to Rebar tonight, and they told me, no, they said not too many race jokes, because black and white people, we need to get along, right? Can we not just get along? Can we not come together? Monty, right now, in the spirit of racial unity, get the tip bucket and go around and get some reparations from everybody in this motherfucker. Really? Yes. I didn't get 40 acres, I didn't get a mule, but I'll take $40 from one of you fools. Oh, and you got, look, she's a pastor, pink, preacher, got an OnlyFans. Just, I like your shoes. I would love to see you wearing just those shoes.
I want to hear Dave behind.
I'll wait. Some people gonna figure that one out. I'll wait. Why she just got on the shoes?
I'm Abraham.
Y'all make sure y'all tip the bartenders and waitresses. Give it up for the Rebar staff that's out here doing their damn thing. Y'all give it up for Monty Hicks. My name is comedian Carl Burrell, Uncle Carl, and everyone else, nieces, nephews. One love for all of you. I'm out.
Yeah! We love you! Give up one more time for Carl, everybody. Yes, indeed. All right, but look, I got the headline coming on next, but here's the deal. Oh, wait. Fuck. Who the fuck is... Okay, here's the deal. Give it up for Rebar, everybody. Rebar is in the house tonight, and I thank y'all for showing up. Are y'all enjoying it? Yes. You enjoying it? You enjoying it? Everybody enjoying it? Give it up for Rhonda. Rhonda's in the house. This is her bar. We take care of her, and this is a great tip to bartending and wait staff. Don't need to come over there. Hey! Put your hands together for my man Mike Drew. Come on over here, Mike Drew. Let's hit it, baby. Take your time, just walk your slow ass up there. Like a bald head.